shopping from your sofa. See how Cyber Monday craze has affected holiday shopping.
And toys bringing joy. See how a public union will be making little kids smile this holiday season.
And in sports, we have Cody Goodwin in the studio to talk about women's field hockey.
That's coming your way next.
Daily Iowan TV starts now.
I'm Tom Brokaw. For more than 100 years now, the University of Iowa community has been waking up to the Daily Iowan. Today, it's the largest newsroom in eastern Iowa. And now you can see the news every night on Daily Iowan TV and get it anytime worldwide at dailyiowan.com.
Thanks for tuning in to your Monday edition of Daily Iowan TV. I'm Nicole Meehan.
And I'm Rebecca Hager. The biggest online shopping event might have reached all-time records this year. 2012 Cyber Monday was expected to bring in a total of $1.5 billion. The major shopping spree takes place the Monday after Thanksgiving, and it's a chance for shoppers to avoid the cold weather and the hassles of driving to their favorite stores on busy days like Black Friday. To get shoppers in the holiday spirit, some websites are offering unheard of deals. Cyber Monday may be an easier way to shop during the holidays, but at least one shopper wasn't too impressed with their savings.
I mean, I guess it depends on the website too. Like main department stores didn't have everything on sale, but stores like Express, for example, had like everything was 40% off.
One union in Iowa City is helping to make the holidays a little brighter for struggling families. The American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Union donated $1,700 worth of toys to the Salvation Army on Monday. The group is made up of public workers, and they have a history of donating to causes around the holidays. This year, there will be no Johnson County Toys for Tots, making this donation for toys a little more special.
A new report shows good news for everyone who will be traveling for the holidays. A decrease in the number of deer killed by cars has reached the lowest number in 20 years. Department of Natural Resources reported a rate of 570 deer killed for every billion miles driven. This is the first time the number has been lower than 600 since 1986. Officials credit hunters and an increased number of tags for the decrease.
Still to come on Daily Iowan TV, rising enrollment. You may be surprised to see what majors women dominate at the University of Iowa. But now let's take a look at our local weather forecast with Anna Theodosis.
Thanks, Nicole. Cold temperatures and wind welcome students back to campus today, and it looks like they'll be sticking around for a bit longer. Tuesday morning will greet us with temps in the mid-20s with some clouds, so you'll want to bring a jacket with you on your way out the door. By the afternoon, those cold temps will improve with a high of 35 degrees. Tuesday night, the temperatures will dip back down to the low 30s. Taking a look at the rest of the week, on Wednesday, the sun will be shining and temps will get up to the low 40s. Thursday and Friday will bring us even warmer temperatures reaching up to the 50s. On Saturday, you might need your umbrella because there's a 30% chance of rain, but luckily, temps will be in the mid-50s. On Sunday, temps will reach up to 60 degrees before going back down to the low 50s next Monday. That's all for your weather update. Back to you at the desk.
Dust is still settling for the 2012 election season, but one result has made female legislators in the state very unhappy. The state of Iowa has yet to elect a female into either the U.S. Senate or House of Representatives. Iowa joins the likes of Delaware, Mississippi, and Vermont as states who never elected a woman governor or congresswoman. Currently, females hold 25 seats in the Iowa House and 10 in the Iowa Senate. Some experts said they believe it is due to poor female nominations from party officials. For more information about this political anomaly, check out tomorrow's edition of the Daily Iowan.
City Council members could decide what to do with a patch of Iowa City land that has been the center of discussion for several months. The city decided to build on the corner of Gilbert and College Street. However, officials haven't decided what to build yet. Council members have been receiving plans for the spot from several agencies. On Monday night, the Iowa City Council discussed what to do with the land. Options included a bowling alley, movie theater, or several restaurants.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields have recently seen a boost in enrollment at the UI. Daily Iowan reporter Kara Bimschlager has more on how women are helping to expand the fields.
Enrollment in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields at 3 state schools in Iowa have increased 37%, and especially at the University of Iowa in the last 3 years. Prospective students and current students are doing their part in the recruiting process. Prospective students are attracted to the welcoming environment in these fields, and current students' word of mouth that UI programs are great and Iowa is a great place to study is helping recruit and increase enrollment.
The governor's initiative and more awareness in general about the positive aspects of studying engineering has increased the enrollment.
Female students' interest and involvement in these fields are playing a large role in the increase. Many women become student leaders on campus and once they graduate, active alumni.
The percentage of women at Iowa in engineering college has always been higher than the national average. National average percent women is about 17%, and at Iowa it's almost always been more than 20%. And our freshman first year students are about almost 24% women.
This increase may be tied to the current state of the economy as well, as students are looking for an area of study that will result in a promising and successful career path. The rise is expected to continue to increase in the science, technology, and engineering and math fields as well. This is Kara Bimschlager, Daily Iowan TV.
Thanks, Kara. And now it's time to take a look at what's going on outside of Iowa City. Israel's defense minister stepped down today, declaring he is done with politics. Ehud Barak made the announcement on Monday despite having a high chance of re-election. The 70-year-old war hero's retirement comes during a turbulent time in the Middle East. Barak had just finished an 8-day offensive against the Hamas militant group in the Gaza Strip. Barak will finish out his term before stepping down.
The United States Supreme Court rejected a law that would allow law enforcement officials to be recorded. Justices held in place the ruling of a lower court in Cook County, Illinois. They stated the law violated First Amendment rights of officers. The American Civil Liberties Union filed the original lawsuit that would allow anyone to record police officers. ACLU members argued the law would help to guard against police abuse.
And finally, 2 astronauts were selected for the longest space flight ever. NASA astronaut Scott Kelly and Russian astronaut Mikhail Kornienko will spend an entire year in the International Space Station. The mission will be used to study the effects long periods in space can have on the body. Information gathered from this mission will be used for future missions to the Moon and even Mars. Well, Rebecca, we have quite the busy weekend in Hawkeye athletics.
That's right, Nicole. A lot going on in Hawkeye sports, so our sports staff has a lot to catch us up on this week.
Well, with that being said, we're going to throw it over to Iowan Simic at the sports desk. Iowan?
Hello and welcome back to the Daily Iowan TV Sports Studio. A follow-up report from last night. We bring in Cody Goodwin, field hockey beat reporter, who has been with the Field Hawks all season long. And now, Cody, 2 seniors, 2 All-Americans. Can you tell us a little about Jessica Barnett and Kathleen McGraw?
Jessica Barnett, her second time she was actually named to the All-American field hockey in her collegiate career as a Hawkeye. She was crucial on both sides of the pitch for the Field Hawks. She was second on the team in goals. She put away 10 goals this year for the Field Hawks. And a lot of those times, if you look back at the game film, Barnett's goals came at very crucial times when Hawkeyes needed a rally. They had 6 rallies, comeback victories this season, and Jessica Barnett played a role in each of those, either scoring a goal or helping defend, which is the other part of why she was easily selected as another All-American their second time in her career. As I said before, she's a very strong defender, very athletic on that back line. She was able to help the Hawkeyes maintain leads and help them just kind of cling to those victories that they had coming down the stretch of the season. So very deserving of the second recognition of All-American for Jessica Barnett.
And now our other senior All-American, Kathleen McGraw, goalie. What has she done to impress you this season?
You know, a lot of times Kathleen McGraw, we called her Murdy on the pitch. Murdy a lot of times would display what we kind of called goalkeeping clinics, where in the face of very potent offenses such as Ohio State and Michigan State and Penn State, that's just from the Big Ten alone, she would stand her ground in the net and create a lot of saves that not a lot of goalies around the country are able to do, and she did it so fluently and so naturally, it seemed like. And so she was able to keep the Hawkeyes in a lot of close games and help them complete the rallies by playing strong defense when the Hawkeyes got the lead. And so it's just a very strong leadership back there. She always held her poise, which then helped the defense keep their poise for the Hawkeyes to complete a lot of those rallies and hang on to a lot of those wins. They racked up 14 wins this year, due in a lot of part because of McGraw's play and goal. So very deserving of an All-American honor for Kathleen McGraw.
And now, Cody, we got to let our audience know, with these two seniors gone, what can we expect from the Field Hawks next season?
Barnett and McGraw are actually two of 6 seniors that are going to be leaving the Hawkeyes field hockey team coming up next season. So it's a pretty big chunk of the team that will be leaving, a lot of experience going in 2 NCAA tournament appearances. But they're going to be looking for a lot of consistency, much like they did this year. I already talked to head coach Tracy Grisbaum about next season and about who could possibly be taking over the leadership roles for the team, because Jessica Barnett and McGraw were both the team captains this year as well as last year for the Field Hawks. So they're going to be looking for a lot of consistency. A lot of players are going to have to step up, which I know they're more than capable of doing. And again, they're going to be looking for a lot of consistency and just improving day by day, as they've been preaching all season long, to get better and get that NCAA tournament win, try to get back to the tournament for the 3rd year in a row.
Should be another interesting field hockey season next season, right?
Indeed. Are always interesting field hockey seasons.
Okay, well, that's all for us in sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Giovanna. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek at tomorrow's edition of the Daily Iowan. Read about how members of the UI and Iowa City communities are trying to spread awareness about the conflict in Israel.
Also, should Iowans panic about the state's debt? Find out just how bad the situation is.
That's your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out tomorrow or anytime online at dailyiowan.com.
Thanks for watching and have a great night.